Ever driven through the city streets and felt a sudden urge to take a detour through a rugged trail? Or perhaps you've wondered if there's a tire out there that seamlessly transitions from daily commutes to weekend adventures. Look no further. We've sifted through, analyzed, and ranked the top 6 all-terrain tires that are perfect for your everyday drives and the occasional off-road duties. That said, make sure to follow our links to get the best prices and latest deals. Let's dive into the best all-terrain tires now. Number 6. Falken Wildpeak AT3W, best all-terrain tire for control. If driving is difficult for you, consider the Falken Wildpeak AT3W. Its flexibility and control make a big difference. Driving on slippery roads is challenging, especially with heavy all-terrain tires. But with the Wildpeak AT3W, this isn't a problem. I used this tire in heavy rain and overcame 8 different obstacles. Even at 60 miles per hour, the tire's grip kept the car stable on slippery surfaces. Thanks to the improved tread pattern and silicate surface, its performance is consistent in dry conditions as well. Snow doesn't pose much of a challenge for the Falken Wildpeak AT3W. Except in cases of deep, heavy snow, this tire maintains control in cold conditions. You won't encounter any serious issues at a steady speed of 45 miles per hour. There are some changes at 55 miles per hour, but the tire still handles well. However, the Falken Wildpeak AT3W is noisy at any speed. Without noise reduction, it's hard to tolerate for long rides. Number 5. Yokohama Geolandar AT G015, best all-terrain tire for wet traction. The Yokohama Geolandar AT G015 is a great option for navigating wet and slippery terrain. Its strong wet performance is key to its reliable mobility. The Geolandar AT G015 features 4 deep circumferential grooves, which effectively remove standing water from the tire's surface. This reduces the risk of hydroplaning and enhances safety. In my tests, the tire performed well, even when 2/3 submerged in water. After driving about 1 kilometer on a flooded road, I checked the tire, and it was completely dry with no water traces. Its excellent wet traction makes it easy to stop or keep moving without needing to increase the throttle to combat slippery conditions. The tire's grip significantly reduces the risk of drifting. Like many all-terrain tires, the Geolandar AT G015 has good cut resistance. I've tried using scissors and broken glass, but I've never managed to cause a serious puncture. However, the price of a set of Geolandar AT G015 tires is relatively high. You might pay more than twice as much for the quality features this tire offers. Number 4. Kumho Road Venture AT51, best all-terrain tire for dry traction. If you need stability on dry terrain, the Road Venture AT51 from Kumho is a solid choice. This tire is designed to perform well on dry surfaces. The Road Venture AT51 offers reliable dry traction and stability across various terrains. I tested its traction on sandy terrain, which can be challenging. The car reached 80 kilometers per hour in under 10 seconds on this unstable surface. The tire's responsiveness and handling on dry terrain are also impressive. Every high-speed cornering test confirmed this. On a 24-degree slope, I drifted the car and made 4 consecutive turns without any issues, reaching my destination safely. I was particularly impressed with this tire's thermal endurance. Friction below 50 degrees doesn't seem to affect it. During a summer trip, the tire performed well even in extreme heat, showing no signs of damage. However, the Road Venture AT51's durability isn't as strong as other all-terrain tires. It's best not to overuse it continuously for long periods to avoid potential issues. Number 3. Toyo Open Country AT3, best all-terrain tire for off-road. The Toyo Open Country AT3 offers a remarkable off-road experience, surpassing many all-terrain tires. For off-road driving, grip is crucial, and Toyo has optimized this tire for maximum traction. I tested the Open Country AT3 on steep slopes over 25 degrees, and it maintained its grip without any drifting or slipping. On dry roads, the tire responds quickly, allowing me to feel even minor bumps, which helps with faster decision-making. Navigating areas with many obstacles can lead to loss of control, but I managed an S-turn on a muddy road with this tire. While there was a slight slip, it was minimal and didn't compromise safety or performance. This tire is also durable, withstanding extreme weather conditions. I drove on asphalt in temperatures up to 48 degrees Celsius, and after 60 kilometers, there were no signs of melting. However, the Toyo Open Country AT3 isn't designed for deep mud or winter conditions. In these situations, the tire may struggle, and you could get stuck. Number 2. Michelin LTX AT2, best all-terrain tire for daily driving. The Michelin LTX AT2 stands out among all-terrain tires. It doesn't just focus on performance or durability, it also enhances the driving experience. That's why I prefer the LTX AT2 for everyday use. I was pleasantly surprised by how smoothly the LTX-A2 operates. Compared to other tires, the feel is noticeably different. I tested this tire on various challenging terrains. On rocky roads, the Michelin LTX AT2 remained stable with no issues. The tire's surface stayed intact, showing no significant wear. Only sharp obstacles like glass shards posed a slight threat. Even on rough terrain, the tire doesn't generate much noise. The reduced feedback force lessens the impact on passengers. On snow, the tire performed impressively. Driving on a 3-inch snow layer felt similar to driving on flat roads. In 5 inches of snow, there were some challenges, but I quickly adapted. The Michelin LTX AT2 excels on flat roads and highways as well. Even at high speeds, while the tires do produce some noise, the grip and handling remain strong. Number 1. BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2, Best All-Terrain Tire Overall. The BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO is a high-quality all-terrain tire. The upgraded version, the TAKO2, is even more impressive. It not only addresses the shortcomings of the previous model, but also includes several key improvements. The TAKO2 is among the most durable tires I've used. It handled sharp obstacles without any issues. In impact tests, the tire's exceptional elasticity allowed it to quickly regain its shape, even under heavy pressure from a 100 kilograms iron block or a sledgehammer. The improved tread design has significantly enhanced the TAKO2's off-road capabilities. I tested it in deep mud, up to 6 inches, and the tire performed admirably. After shutting down and restarting the engine, it pulled free from the mud in under 10 seconds. Besides excelling in mud, the BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 also performs well on snow. The 5-inch tread depth handles snowy conditions with ease. However, this tire can be noisy and lacks the smoothness found in other all-terrain tires. Keep this in mind if you're considering it. Thanks for watching our rundown of the best all-terrain tires. Whether you need durability, traction, or smooth handling, these options cover it all. Make sure to choose the tire that fits your driving needs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more honest reviews and practical advice. Safe travels!